Hey everyone! I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I just made it home from Kansas City literally about 30 minutes ago. My family is so wonderful. We had the best time. And I am so excited to share a little footage from Kansas City with you all. And maybe a little garden update here. I wasn't sure how it would do while I was gone for 10 days. I flew into Kansas City on Friday the 20th and stayed with my daughters at their townhouse. I just had to share with you all how adorably they had decorated the spare bedroom for me, right down to this beautiful Christmas floral bouquet, which I can't believe they got at a grocery store. This is stunning, probably the prettiest one I have ever seen. And they really went to town for me. Even a little mini Christmas tree in here, along with their Christmas card display. The next day, we hit a coffee shop. There are so many fabulous ones in Kansas City. This one even has a fabulous shuffleboard game you can play. And my son, bless his heart, he's always treating everybody, won't let me pay. And the next day, we went out for dinner for my grandson's birthday. That was such a nice time. I had to take the dog for a walk every chance I got. This is Cece. I am so blessed in my daughter-in-law, Lindsay. We decided to play Christmas games instead of exchanging gifts this year, and she spent hours preparing those games. It was such a hoot. I think we played a total of 12. And I don't think anybody missed exchanging gifts because we all have everything we need and we had so much fun. And on my last day there, we started out at a great coffee shop in the morning, and then my girls wanted me to see Lenexa Lake. I had never been there. I can't believe I lived in Kansas City. I had never been. Crazy how that goes, right? I love this lake, and it has a fabulous walking path all around it, cement path, and wonderful views. It really makes up for giving up the ocean when I moved to Kansas City. This lookout point at the top of the dam almost has a Tuscan vibe to it. I really enjoyed it. And then we went on to Shawnee Lake, which the girls go to in the summertime. There's a beach, and you can paddleboard, you can rent paddleboards, you can bring your own board. They say it's absolutely packed in the summertime, and I believe it because this place is awesome. They really wanted to cram in doing it all on my last day, so we went into downtown area, Kansas City, Missouri side, and hit the Kansas City Museum, another one of which I had never seen while I lived there. This place is stunning. And I am telling you what, it is really incredible that you can get in here for free. And it's quite the outing for a family. I highly recommend having a look at it if you're ever in Kansas City. And because the museum is only a mile from the downtown Riverwalk and Farmers Market, they all wanted to head down there. Yet another place I haven't seen. And wow, I was impressed. This paddle wheel in the middle of a building, the most fabulous snacks, restaurant after restaurant inside there. And of course, the skyline, can't beat that. It really was the perfect way to end my stay in Kansas City. And boy, were some great memories made. I am completely blessed and thankful to have spent that time with my family. It was up and at 'em at 4:45 on Sunday. I had a 7 o'clock flight, a 2-hour layover, which I made the most of. I got a massage I really needed, some Starbucks. Then I got on that plane to West Palm, and it was good to be home. So let's talk about it. Well, I made it home from Kansas City. Praise the Lord. Safe and sound. All the kitties present and accounted for. There's Teddy. My herb garden still surprisingly looking good. I've got basil and oregano. My cilantro, though, surprisingly, the outdoor garden's going gangbusters, with the exception of my flowers being a little straggly. The weeds are going strong in that bucket. Check those out. My olive tree, and I've got a lot of kale going on over here. I think Mother Nature let them get thirsty. for a day or two, but then everything is nice and moist today. I don't even need to water out here. So shockingly had a potato plant sprout up finally. And check this out, I'm even getting a little broccoli head. So exciting. I need to replant peppers and whatnot that were stragglers from last season, but these were newly planted a couple months ago and they're really coming along. And this is a butternut squash that kind of really took off while I was gone. Sadly, I wasn't here to do some fertilizing because I kept getting male plants, male flowers, nothing but male. But I got a couple finally coming on there. One that came on and didn't get fertilized, so hopefully tomorrow I can pop out there and fertilize him. Sweet potatoes growing voluntarily. Look at those crazy basil leaves. Those things are huge. And I've got some more broccoli and cauliflower. And then this is a voluntary tomato plant that has just really shot up while I was gone. Got some tomatoes growing in there. Lots of little flowers. We'll see how it does. This plant gets about 5 hours of sunshine a day. And this is cauliflower and more broccoli. This gets the least sunshine right now. And then over here we have my honey nut squash. They were looking so healthy when I left, and I think what happened to these guys, they were really small. This is why I say I think we were minus some rain for at least 3 or 4 of the days I was gone. And of course, Murphy's Law right when it finally got with it and started blooming, but hopefully this guy will still be blooming tomorrow. I don't have any males to fertilize it with, but my green bean plants, those suckers have produced and produced. I've gotten a couple of pounds of beans off of there before I left, and now I just picked a great big handful. And then these butternut squash that Hurricane, gosh, I'm losing track, Milton and Helene tried their best to kill. If you've been following my channel, you saw I got 3 little squash off of this that managed to survive the storms, and then it started blooming again, and I did manage to get one fertilized. He's really small though. Yeah, my garden held its own. I'm happy about that. And back safe and sound with a couple days off work before I have to get back on that grind. And here's the beans that I picked just a minute ago. I'll have those for dinner tomorrow. That's enough for one person, easy. And now I'm gonna sit down and enjoy a glass of wine and a homemade Chick-fil-A sandwich, because that's about all I had in the freezer that was really handy and fast to make. I've been living on a piece of pumpkin bread since 4:45 this morning. Thank you all for stopping by. I haven't had a chance to catch up on any YouTube videos since I left for KC, so I'm really looking forward to sitting down and having my sandwich and catching up. Happy New Year to you all, and I will see you in the next video.